What's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Mailchimp dashboard. There have been some changes. It's been out a couple of months. They keep on adding new things. So we're going to explore the dashboard in some detail, and it's coming up next. So the best way to think about the navigation of Mailchimp now, with the big change that they did, confused a lot of people, including myself, for a few days, is that you have a main navigation, that's that strip that goes down, and then you have a sub navigation off of the main navigation. So if I click on audience, that's the main navigation. And then within that main navigation, I have a sub menu of selections. Now let's go through each one and see what each main navigation has for sub menu navigation. So when you first log in, you might be looking at something like this. This is the dashboard. They will give you information that you need right up front, such as unsubscribes, subscribes, what's your audience growth like for this week, things that are ongoing, that type of information. Now you have a filter here. If you've got a lot more going on than I do, since this is kind of like a test account, you can go over here to the filter by and click on all activity, or you can do campaigns, and it would filter out just for the campaigns, or you can do audience activity. That's pretty easy, pretty cut and dry. All right, let's go down to the next one, which is the big create button. Now what's interesting with the create button, it includes all the things that you can create on Mailchimp. So let's click on that. So obviously you can create an email, customer journey, email template, multi-channel design, landing page, survey, all the things that Mailchimp offers you can create right from that create button. It's interesting that they do include customer journey, which you can also do under the journeys tab, which we'll get to in a little bit. If you want to get started doing something very quickly on Mailchimp, this is the place you want to start creating. Next one down is the audience tab. This includes everything that's about your audiences. So if you have more than one audience, you can select it by here. So you can view audiences, the audiences that you have. You can create a new audience. You can do a customized order. You can do name. And then you have the audience dashboard. So this will tell you inbox messages if you received any. You have recent growth. So this is, I think, was what was on the original dashboard when you first logged in before the change. So you had recent growth, you had tags, you had your predicted demographics, you have engagement, top locations. So that's your audience dashboard. And then you can go to all contacts. And then again, you can select your audiences that you have and go through that. Sign up forms. Sign up forms are front and center now. Before you had to go to the audience and the audience dashboard and then go to set, and it was just like you had to go down like 4 steps to get to the sign up forms for your audience list. Now it's right here in the sub menu for the audience tab. Then you have the tags sub menu, organize your tags, delete your tags, all that good stuff. And then you do the same thing with segments. This will list out all your segments per audience list. Then you have surveys. And then you have the Preferences Center, which is brand new. I did publish a Preferences Center, so you might see a new video on that soon. And then we have the inbox. So this will tell you inbox messages if you received any. And by the way, if you are not familiar with the new Mailchimp inbox right here, it's the new one that just came out, go click on this video. It'll tell you a brief overview of what I've experienced so far. So under campaigns, you have all campaigns, templates, and reports. And again, there is some duplicity here in that all campaigns includes journeys and automations, just like it used to. You could view by type automations, you could view by landing pages, ads, postcards, surveys, social posts. But it's interesting that automations is still included in all campaigns, especially now that they have its own tab now. So I can go to automations and I have my journeys here. Even if it's a classic automation, it's still considered a journey under the Journeys tab. But if I go back to the campaigns, if I go to view by type, it's called an automation. So there's still some catching up to do, I think, with Mailchimp, trying to figure out what they're going to do with this integration between journeys and automations. But if you want just automations, go to the Automations tab. If you want all campaigns, including automations, then go to the All Campaigns tab. So after all campaigns, we have email templates. This is where you'd set up all of your templates. I don't have any right now, but that's where you can set them up. And then we have reports. Now, what's interesting is when you first look at reports, it looks exactly like all campaigns. Watch. I'll go back to all campaigns. Okay. And then I'll go back to reports. And there's a very subtle difference. Over here on the right-hand side, you'll see View Report. If I go back to All Campaigns, it'll say Edit. And Mailchimp, I guess, did this on purpose so that you won't click on the drop-down button that you have in All Campaigns to View Report. So you can click View Report here. If I go back to All Campaigns, it says Edit, but then I click the drop-down here and it says View Report. So it's up to you which way you want to use it. You can stay in All Campaigns and click on View Report, or if you want to go to All Just Reports, click on Reports, and it'll give you the reports of your campaigns, and it'll also give you your website, if you've published a website via Mailchimp, or if you want to look at automations, reporting, or landing page reporting, all that type of stuff. So if you want just your campaign report, you can do it through here or through All Campaigns. But if you want all reporting for all of the things that you're doing on Mailchimp, then you'd go to the Reports tab. Back under automations, we have the customer journeys. So they have a nice Explore tab to get you started on understanding what the journeys are. And then you have your journeys again. And then you have the Create button over here with the customer journey and the classic automations. Then you have transactional emails, which I do not have access to. Retargeted ads. So you could do a Facebook retargeted ad or a Google remarketing ad. And then you have postcards. You can send out a physical postcard to your subscribers. Going down the list, you have website. I did do some exploring on this. It's not something I want to get started on. It's not something I would use in particular. If you want me to do a review on the websites, let me know in the comments below. But that's where you would find your website. And then you have your domains. And I did my verification of your email domain, so that's where you would find that there. And you can connect your domain and purchase a new domain. So anything that has to do with domains is under the website tab. And then you have your Content Studio. So you can do a creative assistant. Now this is pretty neat. If you've connected your website, it will pull in images, especially it's pulling in an image on my home page and creating different styles that I might want to include in my emails. So that's pretty cool. I have a design library and I have a brand kit. So I've started on that as well. So I've got my fonts, I've got my colors. This is where you can control what files you upload, what products you have. You can put in the Giphies, the animated GIFs. And because I connected Mailchimp to my Instagram account, I can pull in my Instagram content feed, so I can use images and put them in my emails. And then we have the integrations tab. So this will show you what integrations you've already done. So you can go to the Manage tab, which we're already in by default. And anything that has a green check mark, you've already connected to. And if I want to add in a new one, I just click on Add New, and it will take me to the integrations page or get more information on an integration I want to use. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please click the like button and also make a comment down below. And if there's anything else you need to know about Mailchimp, post in the comments below. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.